The Bintang Diaries.
Well, here we are. Welcome to the Bintang Diaries, episode 1.
Now, you might hear the distinct tink on those glasses. They're not actually glass, they're plastic, because we are sitting at the poolside bar, Liam.
Yeah, and look, we brought over some professional microphones that our IT team had set us up with.
Yep.
Great.
We thought, we knew we were going to be doing the Bintang Diaries.
Why not? And look, forgive us if it's a little bit noisy, because what's actually happened is the microphones haven't worked.
Yep.
So what we've had to do is use something called a Zoom mic, which is omnidirectional.
So
I'm getting bogged down in technical terms.
So normally, what you use a Zoom mic for is you'd use it to record a lot of stuff. Like you wouldn't want to record one thing, like someone talking. You'd use it to record everything around you, the surroundings,
ambience.
So that's why you can hear so much stuff around us. But I think it kind of captures the environment.
The worst bit is that we didn't have a windsock for it,
Yep.
so the wind was sort of coming through. So what we've done is we've used the string of a mask that you'd wear during the COVID pandemic.
Yep.
And we've used that to tie on Ben's Bintang singlet onto
Yep.
the top. I know that sounds like we're joking, but that's literally we were recording on a Bintang singlet.
Yep.
Could this be any more Bali right now?
Yep.
And yeah, basically, if you didn't know, we're here for a couple of weeks with a bunch of winners on our big Bali bash, and the intention was to record a podcast each day to just sort of go over what's happened that day. We're literally at a swim-up bar at the moment at the Blue Z Resort in Seminyak, just having a couple of bintangs in plastic. There you go. It
hasn't got the tink isn't as satisfying. And you may hear us ordering some more bintangs as the podcast goes on. There is bar staff around, and they just charge it to your room, which is very exciting.
Eventful trip so far. Everyone who's won and listens to the show is really lovely. Unfortunately, one couple didn't get through customs, so we don't really know why.
Yep.
But we did lose a couple on the way.
So there's supposed to be 5 couples. There has now been 4 couples.
Yeah. As far as we know, there were no boogie boards involved, but we sincerely hope not.
Yep.
And you know what I always say: better to get arrested on the Australian side than the Indonesian side.
For sure.
But so we got in nice and early this morning, and we literally had the bus at 8 a.m. ready to go to Waterbomb Park.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I think I went to Waterbomb Park, like we were saying it as a joke, and then I think I went there with low expectations, having never been there before. It actually genuinely was very fun.
It slaps. Waterbomb Park, dare I say, better than Wet n Wild.
It felt almost, 1, safer, 2, had better rides.
Yeah, my favourite part was when we were all going on a group ride together.
Yep.
And there was this one ride that Ben kind of wanted to do that no one else was super keen on, but we were going up there. And the lifeguard was like, "Oh, not you, brother," and pointed you out and said, "No, not with those board shorts." And then you were like, "Oh, you thought there was something to do with a."
There was a little metal button on the back.
And you thought it was that. Yeah. And then he was like, "No," and you were like, "Can I turn him inside out?" And he said, "No." And
everyone was like, "Oh, but we just."
And then Ben was good about it. He was like, "Oh, okay, guys. Well, I'll see you.
I'll see you down the bottom.
I'll see you in about 20 minutes." And then he was like, and basically, mad dogged Ben in front of everyone, which was pretty funny. But, look, I tell you what, Waterbomb Park goes pretty hard.
Yep.
Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but we've all got, if you've been keeping across the socials, we've got our Bintang singlets, our Ben and Liam Big Bash, Big Bali Bash singlets. And, did you see that photo where Josh, our video guy, was behind one of the winners, Tori?
Yep.
It's almost like one of those memes where, you can't work out whose arms around whose waist.
Yeah, so just quickly, the photo that's in question, if you jump onto the Ben and Liam Instagram, the first photo that was uploaded from the trip was us at the airport. It's a big group shot. And if you go to the far left-hand side, you'll see what we're talking about.
Yeah, and basically Josh has got his arms strictly to his side because his fiancée is not on the trip.
Yep.
And he's not the type of guy who'd be flippantly putting his hands on people's waists anyway. And then one of our lovely winners, Tori, she was next to her friend. Her friend has her hand nicely around her waist.
Yep.
But it was funny because Tori's boyfriend messaged her, and Josh's fiancée messaged him saying, "What the hell is this?" Just so blatantly flippant, just really hand on the waist sort of stuff before we've even left the departure lounge.
It was all cleared up, but it was just a bit of fun.
That's it. And of course, we appreciate all the members of our team for coming over.
Yep.
Some with partners, some without.
Yep.
Belle flying solo. Her partners at home.
Who claims to have already had Bali belly?
Wouldn't have thought so.
I don't think so. She's keep saying, "Oh, I got it already," but I think
it's pretty miserable on the side of the pool there.
Yeah, you just got it.
Luckily, you, myself, and producer Andy were able to bring our wives and fiancés. Girls, give us a hoy!
No, they're not going to do that.
You have to be nice and loud for the omnidirectional mic with the Bintang singlet. Give us a hoy!
I'm surprised they did that.
Yeah, same. That was pretty cool, though. I feel like we need the wags near us more often.
Yeah, you might be able to hear a bit of noise at the moment as well. That's because someone is getting a margarita, and that's the sound of the blender crushing the ice.
Is that a margie, or is that a green mentha? Just
maybe
70,000.
So yeah, Rupiah. So green mentha is the special house cocktail of the day, and you've also got a watermelon cooler. So maybe we'll get a couple of those.
Jared, come on over here.
Yeah, come on over, Jared. So Jared's one of our winners.
You're about to meet Jared. We went to Jared and Elise's house early in the morning on Friday. Jared, welcome to the Bintang Diaries. We're at the swim up bar at the moment. We just wanted to ask, how's your trip been going so far?
Oh, it's been great. Really good, yeah.
What have you enjoyed? I know it's only literally been less than 24 hours. What's your favourite part been?
Water Park was good.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
And
Wasn't it?
seeing you guys make a fool of yourselves.
Yeah.
It's been good. You're fitting right in.
Also, we do have Ben braided his hair, and I got a sleeve. Admittedly, if you listen to the podcast, it's a fake sleeve. A literal makeup artist for movies in Adelaide put it on before we left.
Yeah, so the whole context of that is we were worried that if we went to like a Balinese tattoo artist and said, "Can you do a fake tattoo?" They wouldn't understand.
And they might just give me a real
one. So that's why we did it in Adelaide before we left.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know about you, but my dinner is empty. Would you like another one?
Oh, I'd love another one.
Yeah.
Oh,
hang on.
Hey,
Jared,
ours?
Yeah, they're coming.
Oh, Jared, this is the kind of...
You read our minds.
This is the kind of stuff we're looking for. Unbelievable.
You can't be left empty-handed.
Unbelievable. Thank you
very
so much.
Thank
Oh!
I think we're going to learn
That was
some
cool.
Balinese words, boys.
Did you say
Terra Makasi.
What does that mean?
Terramakasi.
Says thank you.
Terramakasi.
Terramakasi.
Yeah, okay.
We're pretty drunk right about now, just whilst recording this podcast, if you didn't
Thanks, mate.
Didn't work that one out. Tell you what,
Mate,
as well...
we had a prop long neck Bintang. I think you are because you drank it. I didn't drink one.
You didn't drink yours?
I didn't drink one. I had like a quarter
I
of it.
had two long necks before I came into this podcast. The other thing I wanted to point out about Waterbomb Park, although, so wonderful. Thanks again, Jared.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate. Oh, yeah.
Still plastic tank.
Yeah.
Hang on, do the bottom.
Here we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
The other thing I noticed about Waterbomb Park, even though it's great and it's like a really pro sort of park, I sort of think that potentially the rating on all the slides are a bit of a gimmick because Speed and Splash was fine for about every single ride we got onto. They have like a rating system where it's like this is max speed and max splash.
Yeah.
And they all seem sort of around the same sort of mark.
Yeah, for sure. One thing I've noticed is we definitely are bad hagglers.
Oh my god.
So we wanted to get some stuff for the photo of Liam and I in Bali. And so we wanted to go get all the cliche, Bintang singlet, bum bag, all the classics. And so we ended up getting 2 bum bags, 2 singlets, 2 pairs of sunglasses. There was 7 things in total. Was another thing. I can't remember what it was. So there were 7 things in total, and they were all very low quality, very dodgy. The kind of stuff that you buy because it's funny, not because it's good.
It was 2 sunnies, a hat, 2
That's
singlets,
right.
and
Yeah.
the bag.
So 7 things in total.
Which I think, to be fair, I was sort of leaning to you because I thought you would be a better barter, a better haggler.
Yep.
So I think for people who know Bali, they'll find this funny, but for people who don't know Bali,
you might think it's a good
like,
price.
that's actually pretty sweet.
No, so we got ripped off. But I think for my whole thing was I was happy to pay a premium.
Well, look, he basically wanted 200 Australian dollars.
Yeah.
And in my head, I was thinking that was around the 50 Australian dollars mark. But I would be happy to walk up to the 85 Australian dollars mark. And I said to you, I'd be happy with 85. You turned around and said, what about 80,000? And he went, oh no, what about 120? And you went, yeah. So then we paid $120 for 2 singlets. Bintang singlet it would be less to produce than a cent.
I'm just thinking, what could be fun maybe in the next couple of days? Like tomorrow we're going to the Kuta markets. We should buy the same thing from different stores and see who can get it cheaper.
Yeah, that's good.
I reckon, having said that, look, I know that I was the one that did the haggling and we got ripped off.
Yeah.
but I reckon I can out-haggle you. And so we got these
Well,
seven...
like, to be honest, I thought I would be a bad haggler, but
Yep.
then I saw your
saw
work
me.
and I was like, that was amateur
So
stuff.
if you've ever done haggling, this is where it went. So he started at 150 Australian.
Yeah.
And then I went down to 80. And then he went to 140 Australian. And then I went to 120 Australian. And then he said deal. So we paid $120 Australian for something that was probably worth... Honestly, the stuff that we got was worth $15.
Oh, literally. And a couple of... but then, you know, the way I see it, like, realistically...
You're supporting him.
Bali's,
Giving them some business.
Yeah, that's it. They've not had much tourism lately, and, you know,
Yep.
to be fair, we're on the company dime. We
Yep.
didn't have to pay for our flights.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, come on.
Yep.
Like, you know, he's
Yep.
a nice guy.
So maybe-
But then the other guy tried to sell me Valium. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't see that.
This is, yeah, you know that guy in the
Which
green?
one? Yeah.
So, you know, you went with your wife later on to get
Yeah.
sunglasses, and he went, and he called you out and clicked at you and pulled you aside.
Yeah.
That guy, he tapped on me whilst he was smoking a cigarette in the store, and he said, "You want Valium, brother?"
No.
And I said, "No, I don't even."
Wow.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all.
So
I've got a bit of Valium that I'm...
I reckon tomorrow we'll do a haggle off. Same item, and we'll see...
Haggle off.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, like... there's a lot of... I mean, we have to pick an item that you can get at every store.
Yep.
The main thing I've noticed is a few of the singlets are... Like, I would say that, you know, some of the expressions on them are
Yep.
pretty
Yeah.
outdated.
Just going to stop you there for a sec as well, Liam.
Yeah.
Just did my wee.
I thought the whole point was it was supposed to get... So, sorry, there is a...
There's a game on
Disgusting. There is a game that we actually talked about before we...
In last week's pod, we set the rules.
We set the rules that
yeah.
because we're, you know, in a swim-up bar
Yep.
at the moment,
Yep.
and we're drinking a few bintangs. We
Yep.
thought, you know, we'll play this game where
Yep.
we do a wee at some point.
Yep.
And it's funny you say that because, you know, when I introduced the girls,
Yeah.
that's when I did my wee. So I've actually beaten you. But I think the game is we are obviously going to wee at some point during
You
the
know what?
podcast.
Rather
But,
than...
like,
Because the game's too hard. Like, I think we should just do it, and after you've done it, you let the other one know.
the only thing weird would be if we were in the middle, like, you were in the middle of the story and I go, I'm weeing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, look, obviously, you know, if you've not got this by now, look, the Bintang Diaries series is going to be pretty loose. And technically, you know, we're on holiday. We're
Yep.
just doing this for the love of it.
Yep.
So, and I think to be fair, this is, you know, it was loose.
Yep.
But I like that. I like that barter idea. I reckon we do that tomorrow,
Yep.
and we'll come back with the results.
I think as well, feedback welcome
so- I'm
in
so sorry.
the Ben Lane Alpha Squad. This episode will go up on Monday.
Yeah.
And look, I'll be honest, we probably would have recorded day 2 and day 3 by that stage.
Yeah, true.
But if you have any feedback for the Bintang Diaries, something you want to hear, any feedback on what you've heard already,
Yeah.
just drop a comment or a post
Or
in
you
the
can,
Ben Lane
or you
Alpha
can,
Squad.
you know, hit us
DM
up on
us.
the you know, the Ben Lim Instagram, whatever. I told you about this before, Ben, but I got a message today from a guy being like, "Oh my god, what the hell?" I took a photo of you guys at Waterbomb Park today and was sending it to you saying Bali, Ben and Liam, but it actually was you. What the hell? Because he didn't realise we were
Yep.
over there. Obviously, someone who doesn't listen to the show
Yep.
too often.
Yep.
because
I kind of- but then they must
we've
follow
had
the
a
socials.
fair bit of song
Yeah.
and dance about that lately.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, brother, we what cocktail would you recommend?
What cocktail?
Look at that.
What cocktail?
What's the best cocktail, do you think?
So here we have like watermelon cooler. So that's made from vodka and then fresh watermelon juice, and then we top with soda water.
Can you get double shot vodka?
What about the green mentha? Is
The
that good?
green, that's good. That's really refreshing cocktail.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we get one green mentha and one watermelon cooler?
That'd be wonderful.
Double shot.
Why not?
Double shot.
Well, we're going to end this podcast before I pass out.
We're going to end it. We're just going to keep going till the cocktails come.
Oh, you want to keep going?
We can end it. It's fine.
Oh, what do you... End it? Yeah.
Andy said wait till the cocktails come. He must be enjoying it.
Okay. Hey, Andy, come on over.
Yeah, Andy. Of course, producer Andy.
Yep.
Who is last week's team member of the week.
I want to see what we're running at here.
That's about 13 minutes.
Oh, that's actually not that
Not
long.
that bad. Not that bad. Andy's coming over.
Andy, big fella, slide on in. Just know we have both weed here since we started the podcast. And that's
I'm sure it's dispersed by now.
That's not a joke.
I thought that was a jet cannon.
That's just my urethra.
What have you been talking about? I haven't listened. To
No, it's been real cash.
What we have done is we've set a challenge for tomorrow when we go to the Kuta markets. We're going to see who's the better haggler. So it'll be the same item, different stores. So let's say, hypothetically, a Bintang singlet. And we'll see who can get it for the lower price.
Who do you think would, like, just looking at us, who would be better haggler?
Ben.
Yeah, obviously. But that's what I thought, but I think he let the team down when he paid $120 for 2 singlets.
No, it wasn't 2 singlets. There was a couple of bum bags as well.
Do you mean dollars or like
No,
rupees?
120 Australian dollars.
For that basketball singlet?
Yeah.
For the basketball singlet,
yeah.
the Bintang singlet, 2 bags and sunnies.
He did make a point that the singlet was premium because of the stitching.
You can get it from the Chicago Bulls store for cheaper than that.
It's true.
He did in Bali,
He did assure me it was official. Well, look,
yeah, that was another bit. I like when we got back to the rooms to get changed. Liam was laughing because the tag said official merchandise.
yeah, I was like, I wouldn't have thought so.
Do you know what I think?
Because a guy offered me Valium whilst I was in the store.
Do you know what I think's a little on the nose? Like, obviously, you get all the knockoff jerseys here, especially like the West Coast Eagles one.
Yep, yeah.
But
They do.
I don't know how I feel about.
I know what you mean. I know what you're about to say, and I would rather you say it than me.
I don't know how I feel about the knockoff Indigenous tribute Guernseys.
Yeah,
That
like obviously
feels-
Indigenous round it's very important in Australia, and you know a lot of the proceeds from those Guernseys go towards the artists and that sort of thing. But they're doing the knockoff ones in Bali. I will say 3 listeners have decided to buy those already. They're proudly wearing them, and they do look good. I must say, they do look good.
There happened to be a game on though, and they were supporters of
The
that
Richmond
team.
Who won?
Great.
I might check right now.
No, the West Coast one.
Yeah, but then now you're off the bottom of the ladder, which means no longer pick number 1.
Yeah.
The wind's starting to pick up here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, we sort of it's another question we got for you, Andy, is there's been rumours that Belle has already got Bali belly.
But there's theories that she's just making that up.
She's
for a bit of
bunging it on a little
Yeah.
bit. I mean, what are the odds of getting Bali belly this early? Like we've barely had.
I've seen
food
her.
yet.
We've been here for less than 24
We've
hours.
not been out for a single meal
She's
yet.
had 2 slices of pizza from Waterbomb Park, and we had breakfast with her, and she had 2 slices of white toast and a single cube of watermelon.
But you know why she has Bali belly, right?
Why?
Because she opened her mouth in the shower and like drank the shower water.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Okay, but
She
you know
did,
what?
yeah,
Hey,
okay.
I just want to get your thoughts on this, guys. As far as brushing your teeth goes, I know you're not supposed to drink the water, obviously, but like I run my toothbrush under it.
Yeah,
that's
no,
fine.
no,
that's
No,
fine.
you're not meant to do
and,
that.
and I rinse my mouth out with it, but I'm not drinking
You
it.
rinse your mouth out with it.
Yeah,
So
but I'm fine.
I put the paste on the brush, and then I get bottled water. I pour it on there.
Okay.
I brush.
Yeah.
When I'm done, I rinse it with the tap water.
Yeah.
And then I dry it with
Okay,
towel.
interesting. Because I was having this conversation with Sarah. She was saying, under any circumstances, should that water be in your mouth?
Yep.
And I just sort of went, it's obviously a little bit trickier to. G'day, we're recording the Bintang Diaries. It's a podcast for Nova.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
like, you guys are just, are you talking to yourself?
This is a. Where are you
podcast.
Darwin.
Darwin.
from? The NT. Cheap flights, obviously.
I've heard it's cheaper to fly from Darwin to Bali than it is to fly to, say, Melbourne.
It is, like my husband just booked tickets to Melbourne. And
Oh, wow.
like, he paid $1,000 return, he went, like, this week.
Yeah, wow. That's insane.
Have you asked Belle about her condition?
We haven't yet, no.
We haven't. Should we get her out? I mean, does she
Yeah.
want to get in the water? Or
I don't like getting everyone.
does she feel like she's going to poo everywhere if she...
Belle.
Come on
over.
come into the Bintang Diaries.
We have a bit of a lull on the podcast.
I like how we're just having a sip of our drinks.
I will say, in Belle's defence, it's a long con if it's not real, because she was eating charcoal before.
You were eating charcoal, Belle? Belle, producer Belle! Welcome to the Bintang Diaries.
You were eating charcoal.
I was given charcoal from some of our winners because they said it really helps, and I feel a little bit okay, but I also think I might
So you
myself at any point.
I'll be honest.
I tell you what,
I was the first person to doubt that you had it because we've only been here for 18 hours. But
Man, you want to go see that toilet bowl?
no, I don't. No, I don't. But you did when we were having breakfast this morning. You did say I opened my mouth in the shower last night.
Yeah.
Will that be okay? And that's not a good idea.
It was an accident, but yeah, I feel real queasy.
Yeah.
I feel
So
like I
you
never-
also
yeah,
side note, you drink the shower water?
No, I just.
did you do that at home too?
The first thing I do is when I get in the shower, and I never realised I did it, is put my face up and then let the shower water hit my face first and like I think I just had my mouth open.
Is that because you don't want to use your Hungry Jack's cups?
What has that got to do with anything?
So you drink water from the shower?
I'll tell you what, they got... Imagine how cheap the Burger King cups would be over here. You're in your dreamland.
yeah.
We should go to Burger
How
King
many
and see
have
if we
you
can get a
bought?
promotional
No,
cup.
but they're not pre-owned, so I don't want.
See if we can get like a
Yeah,
pop
true.
gun thing.
Can I suggest that Belle joins the bartering game? Because I think she would win.
No, I
No
wouldn't.
You
way.
don't think so?
No, because I'm too scared to confront people.
And she's like a nice person. Whoa, look out. Thank you so much.
Couple of
Can we
cocktails.
get that on room 112, please?
This is also,
Pardon.
oh my
I'm
God.
so sorry. I'm sorry. That was very rude of me.
This has been going a while. I'm just also flagging.
Yeah, it's been going for 20 minutes.
Hey,
That's a
Belle,
lot.
have a honk on that.
Oh no!
Oh,
no.
my gosh. Gee whiz. Have a honk on
Liam
that.
just put half his cocktail on the pool.
How does that go?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
We're wrapping it up now?
Yeah. Well, that's my double shot watermelon.
Oh, it
I'm actually going to be fighting someone in Kuta in about 20 minutes,
Yeah.
I reckon.
Also, fun fact, did another week.
Oh,
right.
good stuff,
See ya,
guys. Well,
podcaster.
see you in the next Bintang Diaries.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.